Here we go, back to Milan for another trip to Esxence, kicking it off in the best way possible with a 99p Pret coffee. Hit the train to the airport. After all that hard work, I deserved another 99p Pret coffee and sadly snapped the handle on my suitcase. Into the terminal, had to check out duty free, then tucked into a nice chicken Pret salad. And off we go to Milan. We took to the air. Of course, that's not my plane, otherwise how could I film it? Here I am on the other side of the camera. Still not left the terminal, so had a cheeky beer before getting on the plane. Fortunately, met an old school friend who managed to upgrade me to Ryanair business class, which was well worth it because I saw some of the most beautiful views I have ever seen out of an aeroplane window. What a welcome to Italy. Almost as warm a welcome as seeing Mike from the Cologne podcast. We did our usual embrace.
It was 14 crazy hours on an airplane, but what a great face to meet up with.
Took the train from the airport to our hotels, checked in, hit a restaurant, ate some amazing food. We had to sample a little bit of the Italian nightlife and share a couple of old fashions. That is day one in Milan. Lots more to come. Day two in Milan, made my way into Esxence. Scent of the day was Parfum de Milan Altair, went down very well, compliment magnet.
Are we rolling?
Yep, we're rolling, and we started walking around to check out some of the booths, and I interviewed a few familiar faces.
Tony, FRAG-MENTAL,
TJ Talk Sense,
Mr. Strong Style,
The Cologne Podcast.
Eau de Girino, Clement CC Fragrance.
I'm here with Cecile again.
If you've not checked out this Dior Sauvage fragrance, I definitely recommend it. It gets a lot of compliments.
Cheers, Strong Star. Definitely going to check that one out. One of the most exciting parts of the day was finally meeting Christian Petrovic from Argos Fragrances. This had literally been years in the making.
This has been years in the making.
Tried the new fragrances, which were stunning, and discovered some cool new brands. We left Esxence without much time to eat, so we found a local healthy food place and had some lovely healthy food. It's party time, and for the Bon Parfumeur party, as you can see, the theme is black and gold, so I'm doing my best to wear lots of black and gold, and I think I pulled it off. Walked out looking like a VIP, so secured some VIP transport. For the scent of the night, I rolled with Argos Triumph of Bacchus, which was perfect for this kind of evening. Arrived at the Bon Parfumeur Shadow Party, which was in a stunning venue. These parties in Milan are always in beautiful places. Here's the gang looking all fine and dressed up in their black and gold. Then we got some more VIP transport to another venue, which we just walked past and heard loud music, so went in. We were sensible and only drunk some water, and definitely did not leave the premises drunk. Stopped off for a little bit of health food on the way home, and then finally retired back to the hotel. Day two complete, ready for day three. It's day three, woke up to a beautiful sunny morning in Milan, headed down for breakfast, then walked really slowly to Esxence. After a ton of slow-mo walking, we finally arrived at Esxence. The first person I bumped into was Demi Rawling. I always bump into Demi at this event. At this point, I feel like this is deja vu.
I feel like this is deja vu.
See what I mean? Had a little walk around the booths. Oh, and by the way, this is my photographer Ben. I booked us into a nice little restaurant across the road to catch up with some of my favourite people. We had good chat, we had good food, and we got pretty friendly with the restaurant owner. After lunch, we said bye to the Italian restaurant owner.
Arrivederci, arrivederci.
And dive back into Esxence. Here's Mike Wilkerson, the fastest guns in Texas. And it's not only humans that like perfume. Had a little chat with Christophe Haro, the perfumer of Aventus, about his new release with Jacques Fat. It's got red banana in it and it smelled damn good. Got gifted a bottle from Kajal. Obviously I went with the large size. Cheers, Mo. Had a nice little stroll back to the hotel before getting ready for the evening. And for some reason decided to get filmed in this hotel corridor again. Had another little slow-mo walk and then jumped onto our VIP transport and arrived at our first meeting of the evening, which was Xerjoff. This was a very cool venue. Before the meeting started, made sure I hydrated. Then Duran turned up to say wow.
We're here to say wow.
Then they told us they'd made a Xerjoff. After that, I taught Curly Sense how to dance, did some more hydration, then watched some ladies do some sexy dancing while splattering themselves in paint. After that, it was off to the next meeting of the evening, which was Nishani. We arrived just in time to see Max 40 leaving, then hit the dance floor, and here I found Neo from The Matrix. Then Strong Style told FRAG-MENTAL how much he loves Pepsi Max and that he can't find any in Milan. He was not a happy bunny. Day three completed it, mate. Woke up in day four, smashed some brekkie, and despite a heavy night the night before, we were feeling remarkably fresh. Great night last night. How you feeling, Barry? Had a little crack at trying to be a fashion influencer, but this lady just wasn't into it. Take two went better, the shades went on, and I walked down the street like I've seen people do on Instagram. Did some luxury travel into the centre of Milan. I love walking around these streets. Popped into the stunning art and parfum store where I met Christina Balchot, who introduced me to her brand, and I loved it. Had some lunch and of course hydrated. Back into Esxence. Then I wandered around hoping I would bump into someone who was fun but also smelled damn good.
I'm the fun one, right?
And she's smelling damn good. Erica got the job. Discovered the great brand Bon one to stand out. Oud Candy was my favourite, but unfortunately they had a bit of a rat problem. The situation escalated as I headed back to the hotel, where I filmed some more fashion-y bits in this annoyingly short corridor. Travelled in style back into town and walked around a beautiful nighttime Milan like a bunch of fashion influencers until we found Clemence, who showed us what fashion really is. Headed into the ball where we hydrated.
Negroni, please.
Checked out some other people's costumes, including this guy who seemed to be launching a new trend. Found a dance floor and stared at it. Found Javier and cuddled him. Kept getting recognised, bit annoying even if it is by my friends. Tony and I decided to take a daft photo, then we thought we'd do one that was a bit more sensible. Found Hiram Green strutting, then we decided to do the sound effects of a squeaky seesaw. The night ended in our local health food shop where we witnessed Steve discover pizza for the first time. It can be pretty tough to eat. So I schooled him on how it's done. Just wiped that off. Went back to the hotel, couldn't drain my sink, so decided to brush my teeth in this nice lower down sink. That's it for day 4. It's the final vlog, and due to some late night hydrating, missed hotel brekkie, so grabbed some on the way. Tony kindly let me film a close-up of his meat, very accommodating fellow. Entered Esxence and checked to see if Hiram was still strutting his stuff. Love his new bottles. Made the daily visit to the Vahi booth to tell the girls some more of my jokes. Those Aussies find me so hilarious. Found a podcast buddy.
Podcast buddies.
Then did our final rounds before the Esxence staff ejected us. Well, that's another Esxence done. I'm out. If only I could find just one word to sum this year's event up. Hang on, Steve's got something.
Fragrance.
Inspired. Went for a bit of hydrating before we headed back into the city for more hydrating. Found this birthday girl with some birthday curls.
Happy birthday to you.
And just in case she didn't hear us the first time, we told her again.
Happy birthday to you.
Good blow technique, Andrea. Give yourself a clap. Ended the night in style by packing into the world's smallest lift. Rick even managed to squeeze in his new girlfriend. Next morning, time to go home. Boo-hoo.
We're going home.
But the fun wasn't over yet because we nearly missed our flight by getting on the wrong train. We ended up on the wrong train. Uber to the rescue. We made our way to the airport with plenty of time to spare and took to the skies. Safe flight, Chris. Touchdown back in the UK, and sadly that's the end of the vlog. If only I'd remembered to film an appropriate end shot. Bye. Bye. Bye.